Happy Wednesday. Hello, I'm Ramon and welcome back to All Scale RC. This is just a quick channel update of stuff I got on Wednesday. I'll tell you what the DR10 chassis is for, and we are going to crack open both these boxes and see what's inside. Let me make some room on this table so we can go over what we have. So this DR10M mid-motor chassis, this carbon chassis, is for a rat rod drag car I'm building. I bought a body from an eBay seller called Capone 910. He paints some beautiful bodies, so it's a rat rod. You guys are going to be surprised when you see it because I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. But being that it's a rat rod, I wanted some more period correct style wheels. So I am using these Proline 27 9305 wheels and 9205 wheels. They're more like an older Kreger style wheel. So here's the wheels. So they're more like a Kreger style wheel. It's easier for me to walk up to the camera than to move the camera and change the view. Also for tires, I went with these friction slicks. I got these on A-Main. They were actually pretty cheap on A-Main. Right. I could put links down to whatever I have here. If anybody's interested, I'll put them in the description. But there's the chassis, here's the wheels. Moving on to the next thing. I got my metal axles in for my Taken build that I'm about to start on. So axles are in. I think I have everything in. The only thing I did not get with that was I ordered aluminum light housings, and I guess they're having a problem with manufacturing the aluminum light housing, so I might build them without the aluminum light housing. But the Taken build is going to start pretty soon. Sorry, I think it's pronounced Taken. Let's get to the big boxes. I need a knife to open them. So knife, box number 1. You guys can probably guess what it is by the name. Maybe you guys can't, but we'll know in a minute. It's funny because I ordered 2 RC cars, 2 5th scale RC cars. One was ordered November 23rd and one was ordered December 10th. So ordered them completely different times, and they both arrived today. One through UPS and one through FedEx. I'm guessing they were probably on the same boat. These were from AliExpress. I might as well cut the top of the box now, or the bottom of the box now, because it makes it easier to get rid of the box, and also makes it easier to get the box off. Because when you don't cut open the bottom of the box, or when you flip it around, it draws a vacuum when you go to pull these boxes off, and you end up fighting with them anyway. So, big cars, big boxes. Okay, so this is the Rofun Baja B5. This is a HPI clone. I do own I haven't built it yet. I do have a HPI Baja 5B kit. I have the Flux version. I have that in my storage room. Haven't gotten a chance to build that yet. This one, I think it's gas powered. We're gonna find out in a minute. But this one's gas powered, so I'm probably gonna keep the other one, of course, electric. It's Lux version. And one will probably remain gas powered. But let's crack it open. And this will be my first time actually seeing a Baja in person, because the other one's in pieces. How does this box open? Okay, open slit. Okay, so here it is. We're gonna pull it out of here in a second. Let me just showing you how it comes packed. Okay, so that's a bummer. It actually came broken. I found some plastic pieces rolling around in the box, and part of the cage in the front is snapped. I'll bring in the camera for a closer angle of this. Looks like I can remove part of the body and show you. We get close enough to it. But, I mean, that's probably why it was so cheap. I paid $322 for this, and that's shipped. It is a gas powered. Here's the wheels. Good thing about these Rofuns, I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. Good thing about these, there's tons of parts available for them. They've been around for a while. This is not by no means a new RC car. It's been out for a while. It is new to me. I'll try to message the vendor that I got it from on AliExpress. I've messaged vendors before and gotten parts sent to me. So hopefully that's the case. And if not, it's part of the cage. And what I'm planning on doing with this, I was planning on getting a Vecta cage and body for it anyway. So if the vendor doesn't send me the parts, it's going to convert it to let's have a Vecta cage on there. What is it? A Vecta Kraken body, I believe it's called. And it's funny because the the cage, the Vector body and cage, it costs me almost as much as the car. The part that's broken, it doesn't affect the tower braces or anything, so I think the car run just fine. I think it's just pretty much to protect the impact on the nose, which you would have thought is one of the strongest parts on this car, but guess not. I got the green because I already have a pair of sand paddles for this in green. So I bought them for another car and I didn't like the size of them. They look too small for that car, but they're perfect for this. So I'll just use the sand paddles on this. And the reason I'm using sand paddles is because I live by the beach. The beach is really the only wide open area next to me that I can run anything. So the beach it is. Almost forgot. Looks like it comes with a Dumbo RC radio. These radios are great. They have a great range. So looks like it's a Dumbo RC radio. And let me bring the camera over, show you the brake, and let's move on to the next car. Okay, if you look in here, this is where it broke at, right there. It just looks like it's part of bracing for the nose or for the bumper area. See this one here too? So it looked like it was just the bracing for the bumper area, which is funny because you would think the bumper should be able to take an impact. Yeah, that's funny. You would think the bumper could take the most impact out of anything on the car, and that's what broke. So I don't understand it, but I'll get to the bottom of it and I'll check to make sure nothing else is damaged, or it's just all going to be replaced with the Vector cage anyway. So let's move on to the next one. Oh, sorry, you got a gas can too. Now, one of the best things about those HPI Bajas, or Baja, one spelled with a J, which is the proper spelling, and one spelled with a H. The thing about them is, they've been around for so long, there's pretty much, you could rebuild that whole car out of aluminum. I mean, so many hop-up parts for them. It's, you know, just so much aftermarket for them that if you were getting a fifth scale, that's actually a good one to have in your collection just because there's just so much available for it. Now this car is not a new car by no means, but it's new to me. Okay, so here's a peek. Right, let me get it out the box. It's work just getting these damn things out of the boxes. The Baja 5B weighed in at 36 pounds, and I think this, supposedly it's a Subaru 22B, weighed in at 39 pounds. A little floppy there in the front, but you can reinforce that. But yeah, that's be a little floppy there. But that's actually that's a big deal. Little foam, we'll fix that right up. But wow, this body, the pictures don't do it justice, but it actually is pretty good. I mean, I wish it had gold wheels. 22B should have gold wheels. I am a huge Subaru 22B fan. I saw this on AliExpress. I think it paid $530 for this. It's a fifth scale. Now, funny thing about it is, there's a Subaru 22B, which is an all-wheel drive car, but this is only a rear-wheel drive chassis. Let's undo this body. Oh, forgot, fifth scales have extra body clips on the side. Just want to make sure everything's intact, unlike the Baja. Wow, this one looks good. Okay, so this is a 32cc gas motor. Not bad. It's a fifth scale for $500. Look at that rear brace. I'm gonna have to check those shocks for oil. Yeah, I already checked. Tires are glued on. Foam bumper. It's not bad. Toss around, have fun with. Look at that 22B front end. I mean, this body is great. The only issue, when I saw videos of this car, it just seems like it rides too high. Only thing with the body, it just seems like it rides too high. So I had a lot of wheel gap, which I can't stand. But these body posts looks like you can actually switch them to the bottom and lower the two body posts in front and back and lower and get that body to sit lower. And that will completely change the look of it just by lowering the body, and I think it's going to look way better. But here, let's put the body on and you see what I mean. It sits up a little high. Yeah, appearance-wise, the gap in between the tires in front and back. And I mean, I know why they do it, but I don't like the looks. So I might lower it. Aside from that, you have your stickers, your headlamps, your grills, wipers, numbers, rear tail lamps, the rear wing that goes on here. It is not the Subaru wing, which I wish it would have had, but I'll live. It's not the Subaru wing, but I'm gonna see if they actually make a wing for this body. And it comes with side mirrors. So you got your mirrors that go on the side. But I'm gonna see if they actually make a wing for this body, because the body itself is shaped for the wing. It's just the actual 22B wing is missing. Okay, so like I said, with AliExpress coupons, I ended up getting this for $5.30 something, $5.38 or whatever. Hold on, forgot the radio. Sorry, I almost forgot the radio. I don't even know what this is. This is a BER TRC4. So this is the radio it comes with, a BER TRC4. Has a little screen up top. I've never seen this radio, never heard of it. It's probably from, I don't know, 10 years ago. Now, I see 3 channels, but it's a TRC4, so I'm assuming it's a 4 channel. And the 4th channel might be this little button up top here, which says stop, which is probably to cut the fuel. So probably what the 4th channel is. So once again, that is a BRTRC4. Like I said, never heard of it. And besides this, I also received today a Red Cat Valkyrie, the 1/10 scale. That truck, everybody who gets it loves it. It's supposed to be one of the toughest trucks of 2024. I wasn't sold on the looks yet, and I'm not positive until I open it. But the truck that I actually really do like the looks from Red Cat, that I don't own, which is surprising because I probably have one of everything by now. But the truck that I do love the looks of is the Kaju, which looks like a old Datsun pickup truck body. It's a navy blue, which is kind of the same style that they use in their crawlers as well. They use like that Datsun body, which is really cool. I have a couple of their crawlers, but I don't have that original Kaju. I should probably pick that up, but it's like, I don't need it, but I like it. Okay, thanks for hanging in there. Just wanted to give a quick update. I have lots of projects to do. The front tires for the Rat Rod drag car on the DR10 chassis should be in on Saturday, so I'm hoping to hopefully get that done. And I have to start building that tacking, which I have the axles for now. And I really need to get back to my my XXX10. That kind of been set aside just because every time you work on that thing, it's a full day. Any little thing you do to it, because it's 10 of everything. So, and I'm to the point where I have to start painting body parts, and sometimes it's hard getting motivated. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.